G'day everyone, just a bit of a bench update, what's going on, where I'm at. So I've just been working on this in between my aircraft builds I've been doing. It's Ravel's 183 scale, Arc 170, the clone fighter. I don't know why Star Wars models are such weird scales, are all over the place. I don't understand why they just can't do a 1/72, or on the smaller ships anyway. I understand on the bigger ships, but anyway. Yeah, great fun. The model's a bit clunky though. I think these sorts of models are aimed towards children. They just clip together, but so it makes the seam cleanup a bit harder, the joins, because of the the seam joins together. Some of them are a bit chunky, bit of work cleaning them up, but a fun build all the same. Something different. This is its second or third imagination of how I was going to do this model. I originally made up something else and didn't like it, so I threw that. And then, I don't know, about 2 weeks ago, this just popped in my head. I thought, oh, I'll just use a photo frame. Use some pumice stone as asteroids and have the aircraft flying through or around. Yeah, so I kept the glass in and just used AK 3rd gen paints and just made it up as I went along to do the space theme. So that was what I just finished that this morning, and this is the last one I did before that. Was the Top Gun MiG-28 in inverted commas. Again, this was fun. Kit was a bit disappointing on the side of how much the kit costs. I mentioned in the build, if you watched it, that it cost me, I think, like 55 Australian dollars, I think, which is, I know kits are expensive, but F5, this had one sprue. It's not like it's loaded up with plastic, and it wasn't the greatest going together either. It had a few little niggles, but that was fun anyway, just something different. I always wanted to do that particular scheme, so you can cross that off my bucket list. So I still got my aircraft I need to do for the show, and I need to get back into this tank, finish off doing the diorama with it, the rust. You can see the rust effect I've been working on. That's I haven't worked on that for weeks. I really need to get into it because there's a lot to it before I get it finished. I'm still working on old mate here, the Crusader. This will be my next completed model, I should imagine. So I've painted in the bays, the wheel bays, engine duct on top. I need to mask all that off and then start getting into it's ready to paint. I just need to paint some black down on that windscreen before I start priming. That's not where the wing sits either, it's just a loose fit. So that's coming along. I'll be able to spend more time on it now. I've been working on that and the clone fighter. That's why I haven't had much up on that. So I thought I want to do, in between my other builds, I want to do something quick and easy to sell, and a Tamiya kit will suffice for that and be easy going. So they released this one, I think, the end of last year. So it's just the British, or you can do American still, the Wildcat, or the English Wildcat, which was the Martlet. I'm surprised. I looked on ScaleMates. So this kit came out in 1994. That was when it was new tooled. and they've only ever released the one boxing until this one. That just blows my mind. Surely they could have released some other different schemes, boxing schemes like they did with this one. I've never built this kit before either, so it looks alright. Yeah, it's couldn't believe that, but I think that just proves that Tamiya are more aimed at their home market rather than internationally. They don't really care about us, I don't think. Otherwise they'd make more new tool models. Helicopter. So I'm leaning towards now I might do this for my helicopter entry instead of the 135 Takom Israeli Apache, because I still haven't gotten over. I don't think that doing that big ICM Tahe, that was huge build. Not really keen to do another big huge build like that at the moment, although this one won't be straightforward either because it's got a whole heap of resin to install in it. But I do love early helicopters. They are weird and wacky. I would be doing the one with the high-vis orange on it, I would imagine, to add a bit of a bright colour to the look of the aircraft. So yeah, I'll probably end up doing that other than the Apache, but I'll see how I go. I'm not ready to build it yet. So I got this the other day as well. I've never seen this. Well, I've seen the brand, but I've never seen their kits before. This is the Venom. I love the Venom. Australian Navy use them on the HMAS Melbourne. No one seems to want to make a new 148 tool kit of a Venom. I thought Airfix might. They've done heaps of Empires. Why not do the Venom? It's a natural progression, but they have not done it. So I just bought this to do quick little builds. There's two kits. A lot of the Mark 1 models is a brand, and I've noticed looking at the kits, a lot of their kits you get two kits in the one box of smaller aircraft, but larger aircraft you only get the one. I know a lot of people are put off by the scale, 144 scale, so tiny, but I can understand if you struggle with your eyesight and that, but they are quick little builds and they paint up alright, and they don't take much room up in your display cabinet. That looks not too bad. And you got, I think there was 4 schemes, so we got 2 Australian Navy ones, which would be the ones I would do, which is why I bought the kit. But there are 2 British ones as well. So you got the Venom from Top Cat 805 Naval Air Squadron, HMAS Melbourne, visit to Yokohama, Japan in 1960. And then you got the so 724 Naval Air Squadron, Royal Australian Navy Air Squadron Era, HMAS Albatross, New South Wales. Yeah, I'm not sure about the markings on those. It's a trainer, I'm guessing. Usually with that sort of scheme it's like a towing tug, but I'll have to have a look on Google to find out more information. I haven't looked it up, that particular aircraft. Yeah, that's that one. And my upcoming build I may start next, I'm not sure yet, or it'll be the 172nd Mirage, Australian Mirage. I've got a couple more bits and bobs for the duck. Big thanks to Chris Becker for letting me know that this was available. I didn't know, I only thought you could find the get the photo etch rigging for the kit, but there's also this photo etch set which will upgrade it a bit, and hopefully I can get this guy involved in it somehow in a display. I want to do an ocean base for the model, but it's not running or anything, it's just sitting in the water. So I'm hoping I can sort of get this guy to work out that he's just climbing into the cockpit, but I won't know that until I start having a fuselage assembled and see how he builds up and where he can rest and the height and everything, as to whether he'll work out for me. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that build. I love that aircraft. Alright, so that's just a bit of what's going on for me at the moment.